Hello everyone, my name is Razia Norath. I'm a social worker and I have been in practice for almost 30 years. I had to study a BA social work with an honours degree to qualify as a social worker. I chose this profession for two reasons. One is I like working with people and different people. This allows you to be able to come into contact with many different diversified lot of people. Secondly, my intention initially was to become a psychologist, and a counselor had advised me to do my psych via a social work degree, which allowed me to work after my fourth year of social work, and then study part-time through UNISA for my psych honors, etc. What I love about my job and my profession is that it allows me to work in different organizations but within the same profession. For example, when I left university, my first job was at a child welfare. I subsequently worked for an organization called Mental Health. This also allowed me to work at a university doing student counseling, which is very, very exciting. With social work, you can branch out into EAP, which is Employment Assistance Program, Training and Development, HR as well. Currently, I'm working at Durban and Coastal Mental Health. We work with people with psychiatric illnesses and intellectual disabilities. People that live in our facilities, that attend our protected workshops and at our daycare. We work closely with psychiatrists and psychologists both at the hospitals and at the clinics. We also do a lot of outreach programs in the community promoting mental health and mental wellness. Part of my job also entails me to work in corporate companies during their wellness days, also doing stress management, time management, anger management, etc. with staff at those companies. As a social worker, you have an option to work at very many different organizations, like I had said earlier. For example, at child welfare, where you work with children involving abuse, the various types of abuses. You work closely with the police as well as going to court regularly. You also are involved in adoption and foster care. Other organizations are TAFTA, which deals with the aged, SANEL, which deals with epilepsy, Cripple Care, the Blind and Deaf Society, and numerous other organizations. Other options are school social work, student counseling at universities, and EAP, as I mentioned earlier, where companies are now employing social workers in their HR department to deal specifically with employee personal and psychological problems. I would encourage young people to enter into this profession, provided that they have a love for being with people, they have patience and tolerance. It is a demanding job. It is emotionally and psychologically demanding, but if you are willing to go the extra mile and enjoy being with people, then I suggest that you consider looking into a profession like social work, which will give you many varied options later on in life as you gain experience.